Welcome to another episode of the A-List Movie Club. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And with me, as always, are Dominic and John. How's it going tonight, guys?
Good.
Good.
All right. And of course, this is the show where each week a different one of us picks a movie for the others to check out. This time it was Dominic's turn. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you picked?
I don't even know what year it came out.
2015.
2015, yeah.
2015, I picked the Kevin Bacon vehicle cop car. And it's all about a cop car. It's basically two kids find what seems to be an abandoned cop car and hijinks ensue.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I liked it. I liked it for what it was. It's basically just entertainment. It's not a movie that you have to think about or has some social message or something like that. It was just a kind of a cool thriller for me. I mean, it wasn't tremendously great, but I didn't hate it. I think I like Kevin Bacon as an actor. I think he's really good. There's a couple things that I was kind of surprised at in this movie. I don't know if we're doing spoilers or not, but when the kids were trying to shoot the window out of the cop car to get out, and it ricocheted and hit the little kid, and he ended up dying. That was pretty.
Well, we're doing spoilers now.
We are.
It's been what?
Yeah,
7 years.
6 years.
I mean,
Yeah.
I liked it. It's not a great movie. I don't even think it would be probably in the top 10 of that year that I saw, but I liked it, So that's about it.
Yeah. It's kind of a popcorn Sunday afternoon kind of movie,
Exactly.
It's not Tenet. I don't have to think about it or
You didn't get a
need
migraine.
Cliff Notes version. I don't need to look on Wikipedia to find out what it's about. I mean, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's, kind of brief. It does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say the same thing. If someone asked me about it, I would say, yeah, it's worth a watch.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't sing its praises like it's the greatest thing ever.
Right.
But I wouldn't say, oh, it sucks, don't bother. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was,
Yeah.
Like you said, I was entertained for what it was. Well, I got a kid though, so that part where he got shot was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff used to not bother me, but now that I have a kid, like, oh, I can't watch that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wes?
All right. So this was directed by John Watts, who directed the last 3 Spider-Man movies. Interestingly enough. So it's kind of a timely review in a way, since Spider-Man No Way Home is still #1 at the box office.
I recognize his name. I'm like, oh, it's the Spider-Man guy.
Yeah, it's a well-crafted movie, I thought. Definitely has a small, independent feel to it. Definitely not a big budget. I like the dark tone, like we said about some of the turns it takes with like that. You don't expect some of it. There's good tension and suspense. There's a shootout that's pretty interesting. Like I said, for the most part, things stay unpredictable. I like Kevin Bacon's performance as the psychotic, crooked sheriff. The kids, I don't know. The kids kind of annoyed me through most of the movie. Like when it first started, they were just rambling on about swear words. I'm like, what is this movie? It's like, I would definitely recommend
the first movie.
What'd you say?
like the first word of the entire film is like a swear word.
Yeah, and then it kept going, and I'm like, I remember I said to Dominic, "What is the genre exactly of this movie? Is this a comedy, a drama, an action, a
Not a kid
mystery?"
movie.
By the first like 20 minutes, you had no clue, you know. If you went in cold without like seeing a trailer or whatnot, you know, which is fine. With the kids, sometimes I felt the conversations felt a little forced. Like, I don't know. When that busybody woman that kept showing up, that Karen, randomly, where she like had to get involved. So I'm like, what is this woman's problem? What does she work for the cops or something all of a sudden?
Look what it got her.
Yeah, thank God.
I think
Sometimes
it's supposed to be one of those small towns where, like, everybody knows everybody.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, some I thought it took a little bit to get going, being it was only an hour and a half movie that was, and sometimes the pacing would drag here and there. You know, yeah, like you guys said, I think it's okay. A lot of people like I was looking at different reviews and like a lot of people love this film. And I did see someone like this is one of my top 10 for 2015, and I'm like, did you only see 10 movies? You know, but no, I mean, I thought like exactly like you said, John, like a Sunday morning watch. Like there's nothing on, nothing to watch. Put it on Netflix. But it won't be like, oh my God, you got to see Cop Car. It'll be, you got nothing else to watch. Why not?
John, you got trivia?
Yeah, I have as much trivia as there was cast in the film. It's only 7.
Okay.
Kira Sedgwick, Kevin Bacon's wife, is the voice of the dispatcher.
Okay.
I saw that. Yeah, that's cool.
The license plate of the cop car is the same as the car in Duel. If you ever saw that movie, I didn't.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that was Steven Spielberg's first movie. It was a made-for-TV movie.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it.
It was good. It was good.
Oh, okay. The piano part in the film score was done by a 13-year-old boy.
Jeez.
The license plate is from Colorado, but the county on the side of the car is from Texas. So, like you said, small budget. They probably didn't have time to like work out those details.
Right.
The bottle sitting on the cop car was not beer. It was a root beer bottle. And there was a total of 3 cop cars used for the film. That's all I have for trivia.
Okay.
It's gonna be a short episode.
All right. Let's rate this pig. All right. I'm going to give it a solid 6. You know, it's something I'd tell people, yeah, watch it. Give it a watch. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not horrible. It's not great, but if you watched everything else on Netflix.
Well, I mean, the pickings are getting slimmer every day on Netflix these days. So, but yeah, I liked it maybe a little less. I thought it was just pretty much average. So I'm just gonna give it a 5.
All righty.
All right.
So Johnny,
My turn.
we are waiting with bated breath.
Well, Wes probably already knows. I kind of gave him a heads up. We were just talking about Netflix, so I'm picking the Netflix original film starring Sandra Bullock, Unforgivable.
It's a newer movie.
The newer, yeah.
Like last month, I think it came out.
I think so, yeah. I haven't seen it, so.
I haven't.
Okay.
I like Bird Box. She was in that, and everyone hated it, but I liked it. So.
I like Bird Box.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what we do with this one.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be back next week with a review. And John, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about the podcast?
Sure. The We Like Wrestling podcast. It's a weekly podcast and YouTube show. 3 guys sit around discussing any and everything wrestling related. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes, wherever you find podcasts. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube. We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. And check out the interview with TJP. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun episode. He's a cool guy.
And of course, for me, you can subscribe right here on YouTube, youtube.com/Westside of 515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTruePaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at West A-List. And I saw you got Letterboxd, John.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Until next time, truth